All right, we're going to do a challenge run again here. Let's go with knives on a knife's edge. We're going to have a ceremonial dagger, and we're going to try and feed it. That's the plan. Double tag on holographic is kind of interesting, but I think we just need shops. I guess maybe this first one wasn't that important. Didn't really come together the way I wanted it to. Well, where were you last hand? So, we have another round here. I don't think it matters too much what we pick up from this buffoon pack. We just need... we need to do that. And because we're scaling, we like... Actually, hold on. We have 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace, Royal Flush. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, since we're scaling Ceremonial Dagger, we like to slow down with Hieroglyph. Is this our last? Yeah, this is it for that. So we'll do this. And we'll do that. And then we need 200. And as long as we can keep buying every round, I think we're relatively happy. Like, if we could save up some money while we're doing it, that would be fantastic. I don't think we're doing straights. I think we'll do this one because it's slightly cheaper. It is a little hard to get ahead on money in this challenge. I think that's the biggest sticking point. So if we come up with something that we could protect that generates money. Now this is also pinned, right? Yeah, it is. Oh, well, this could open things up a little bit. Everything to the same suit? Sure. -1 hand size, negative to a joker. I don't know if we need that. Enhanced number cards also aren't great, but we'll take them. And then I don't like that we're neglecting Ceremonial Dagger this turn, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. We're still way ahead. The spectral packs are going crazy. What are we even doing here? All right, we got a lot of 10s now. How many 10s do we have? 13 10s? All right. And yet we can't seem to find them. But yeah, that many 10s. If we can start to... I like the idea of the Hanged Man, but I think we need to keep feeding the beast, as it were. Gosh, trying to get ahead here. I think straight flush, never gonna happen. Maybe we do that so that after this we can actually get some money, potentially. Now we have 2 turns worth of buffer that we can work around. Yep, let's try and do exactly that. We'll let this continue to feast. We could also just take a break on it, but I think our hand sizes is slightly ruining our fun here. Yeah, 4 of a kinds are not going to cut it for long. I think we can afford to take a moment here and see if we can come up with some other stuff. So non-10s can just go away. The Orger puts us right back being broke as the day is long. I don't really want to do that. The dagger eats the card to the right of it and adds double the sell price of the card eaten to its own mult. So the problem is that we're having a hard time getting kind of like ahead of the curve on money because we want to keep feeding it. Do we have all the different suits? Yes, we do. All right, so Flower Pot will proc here. We don't need Flower Pot, but it helps. How do I... That's weird. I thought I'd been removing more aggressively from here. All right, we're gonna do that for the moment. Questionable if this is the right way. No diamond here, but I think we're fine still. I'd like to get some more removal. Or we could actually getting some money is extremely valuable. But yeah, if not playing Arcana packs hurts us on cash flow. So we'll do that. For each queen held in hand. What do we have for queens? We have 3 queens. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, no worries. No worries, Pallone. No worries at all. Well, we're 1 off a flush 5 here. I think this is plenty. Not for long, though. The red stake, it gets a lot harder. Because you have to start thinking about skipping from time to time, which can be hard. Let's see, more 10s. So the big thing about red stake is that your initial blind stops giving you a reward, Pallone. So skipping becomes more lucrative because if you're not skipping, you're potentially handicapping yourself a bit. I guess erosion isn't it for us, so I'll take obelisk for the time being. Do we want director's cut? No, I think we're fine. Probably still good enough, even though we're not getting flower pot value. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But sometimes that's not the play, Pallone. Like, it's not universally better to skip it. Oh, hologram. Do we want to try and make hologram work? I think it's too hard. Ooh, stencil though. Hold on a second. I think stencil has some legs on this run. Did we say we were going to clubs? I think we are going to clubs. Oh, but we could get so much value out of this. Actually, that was good. Yeah, we'll do that. What am I even searching for right now? Uh-oh. My brain has ceased to be. Let's see, let's make our 10s malted. And then let's do... Well, we'll save the death for the moment. We haven't even used up our discards yet. Let's see what we get. Alright, we'll save our death to fight another day. Okay, so we have to protect Joker Stencil at all costs. We need to make sure that we always have something blocking it. And we are about to lose all of our money, which could in turn cause the rest to go. But yeah, finding your path through that is a little tricky, Pallone, for sure. Okay, so we're gonna be losing $1 for every card played. So we need something that's gonna be a buffer here. Strikes me as like we'll grab you and we'll grab... Ooh, that was... Should have bought the banner instead, but that's okay. But yeah, I think I find that I lose the most when I'm trying to force builds, Pallone. Oh, what happened? What do we have here? Oh, another subscriber on YouTube. Thank you so much. Heart, club, diamond. We'll just play that. Hey, Adex, thank you for the raid. What were you doing before this? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't mind the hand size idea. Let's grab this. Spades is not it. The 9 becoming a 10 is excellent, though. Ooh, you tried Valorant for the first time. People do love their Valorant. For sure. Didn't I get more hand size? I feel like I'm very lacking in hand size right now. But we have quite an interesting pairing here. I think this might be... We might be onto something. So there's more hand size. We have time to get it. So I think I'll just buy popcorn as a buffer and we'll try and save. Oh yeah, you're a big Valorant player, Pallone? Valorant is a class-based game, right? If so, who do you main? Okay, so we can... Uh-oh. Wait, we can't. If we buy this, we lose Joker Stencil, and I can't lose Joker Stencil. So it's got to be this. Then we buy the Spectral and see what comes of it. Let's see. Then Cryptid, but we have no 10. This 9 could become a 10. So we'll do Deja Vu, and we'll just do that. All right, and then I guess Paintbrush is a lost cause. Spades are debuffed. It's not the worst thing in the world. Do you think this is winning? I think this is winning. Your buddy really likes this card game. Completely forgot the name of it. Yep, Balatro is its name. And it is something else. The blank Joker doesn't seem like it does much for us at all. We have to buy that for protection. All right, that's the best we can do. Ooh. I think we take that money. I think we're confident enough right now that we can take that money. And the money means that we're better able to protect our stencil, which I think is probably the biggest thing we have going on right now. I'll just buy Splash as a protective measure. Do we want to get antimatter? There's really no value. I'll buy this as well. It'll be good for the time being. MRA, this is the Knife's Edge challenge. So you start out with a pinned ceremonial dagger. It is ever so slightly spooky. So rather than playing here, I think I'm going to use our death card to get us our first 5 of a kind, and we'll see if that's enough. It always eats to the right, and because it's pinned to the left, you can imagine the rest. It always eats if you have any other Joker. I just realized the reason having 2 Jokers at any given time is a little bit risky for us. We should be careful. I shouldn't have bought Throwback because it's a 1x off of Stencil, which we don't like. Yeah, so it's always eating. It's a very interesting one actually. Let's see. So Hanged Man feels pretty good right now. Yeah, I think we just wanna thin. Yes, Eternal Jokers would be good, but because this is a challenge, there are no Eternal Jokers. We could get back a Hanged Man. Do we like that more than a Death? I think we do. Yeah, so we're just on our own, and it's just happily eating. But Stencil Joker, plus the almost 100 mult we have on this one, is doing fine work. And we got a few early Spectral packs. That means that our 10s are doing extremely good work. But every turn we need to make sure that something is between those two. Yes, because if it eats Stencil, we're going to have a bad time. Strength could have been exciting, but it's not. At least in this context. Yes, we just have to make sure we always have a useless Joker to throw at it. That is the... that's where it's at. Mega Buffoon is very dangerous. Because the other thing is, if we buy too many Jokers, that's also really not good for us. Let's see. Get rid of you. But yeah, we're slowly kind of running out of runway. But we're almost at the end as well. So 300,000 blind is going to be a little tough, I think. But there's really, we've made our bed. There's not a lot left to do here. $50 chips on ceremonial daggers. Actually, that's not bad. We might as well spend it while we got it, because we either win or we lose on this hand. It's very hard to find something, though, that's better than an extra 1x here. All right, well, let's see if we can do it. So, how many 10s do we have? We have 12, so we can get 2 more 3 of a kinds. Let's play our first one, or 5 of a kinds, excuse me. Okay, that looked pretty good. It's a little scary fishing for a second one here, but I think that's what we have to do. And then it's questionable if we can make it to a third one. But I think we still have 5 10s. Like, I think we have to play this hand and hope that we get some 10s. It's going to be close. We got our 5 of a kind. All right, GG. Whew. Challenge mode complete for that one. That was a little spicy. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if we can keep this one going a little bit. I think making some of our 10s better is probably the best thing we can do right now. But it's gonna be, I think this is gonna be a quick descent. Oh, that extra big blind went. I just let Stencil get eaten. I just let Stencil get eaten. Let me go back to the shop. I wonder if I go back to the main menu, if it will return me to the shop. I mean, it was after we won, so there's worse things that could have happened. It does not eat if you skip, but you can't get to another shop without... See, like, I can do this, and I can do this, but then it eats. That's hilarious. I'm gonna imagine these are all 10s. But without Stencil, we are dead in the water. Well, that was a quick Eternal run. That's hilarious. That is good stuff. We got our dagger up to 112, which is not bad. But yes, we have lost. But we won before we lost, so can't complain too much. But that was quite good timing on our part. Let's see. Do we want to do one more challenge really quickly before we call it a day? What are on the second page? We have inflation. Permanently raise prices by 1 with every purchase. Ooh. When Anti-4 is defeated, all Jokers become eternal. When Anti-4 is defeated, set Joker slots to 0. I see. So this one is either you win by 4 or you don't. Typecast is interesting. Let's see what we can